WWE fired Mandy Rose over racy photos on FanTime, and fans are furious. But when it comes to WWE firing Mandy Rose over adult content, I get it.
Oh shit! It's Pro Wrestling Bits!
WWE fired Mandy Rose, and the Rose Thorns on Twitter sharply criticized the company and anybody poking around in Mandy's private ventures by leaking her photos. Hashtag justice for Mandy Rose, Mandy deserves better, rehire Mandy Rose, and thank you Mandy all became trending topics as the wrestling world rallies around Rose. And you love to see it. Wrestling Twitter has claimed a lot of bodies. Not to get woke, but it's usually women of color, most recently in the form of Mia Yim. Countless women in wrestling have quit the Bird app due to cyberbullying from the toxic wrestling fan base, but through Mandy Rose, it's like we've been yeeted into an alternate universe where Twitter actually uplifts a woman mired in controversy. As beautiful as that is to see, I can also sympathize with the WWE side of things. Before I go any further, I'd like to establish that WWE are hypocrites and the world is not fair. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's also establish that none of that means a goddamn thing. I grew up a black child in the white suburbs, so I learned at an early age that life is just not fair for certain people, even if you come from cul-de-sac money too. If you want to have a discussion about what's fair, you do you, boo-boo, but I'm not here to talk about fair. I'd like to focus on the facts. Mandy Rose has a very lucrative FanTime account where she monetizes her magnetic sexuality. Get it how you live. I have no personal problem with this decision, and who cares if I or anybody else does? Having said that, WWE is a publicly traded company. They have sponsors to appease and needed to send a message to the locker room about the type of third-party content they will allow. WWE knew about Mandy Rose's FanTime account, and months ago they even lifted Vince McMahon's ban on third-party deals. So Mandy Rose having a FanTime account wasn't the issue. The nature of her content was. Mandy Rose was making a lot of money for her racy photos and videos, like quit your day job in the middle of your biggest push money. Had WWE not done anything about this, then more WWE superstars, women and men, may have felt empowered to do the same. Women in wrestling don't make as much as the men, and given all the women stuck in catering, not to mention what people are willing to pay for their content, what's to stop any woman on the roster from following the Mandy Rose blueprint and securing that bag on FanTime or OnlyFans? The problem with that scenario is one of WWE's biggest sponsors, if not its biggest sponsor, is Mattel. If one WWE superstar after another starts making racy content for a subscription site, Mattel would feel some type of way. They don't sell sex toys. They sell action figures and dolls. No, not that type of doll. Mattel sells action figures and Barbie dolls to children. An action figure with an OnlyFans is good news to the dad who bought the doll, but not so much for the public image of both Mattel and WWE, which are both family-friendly companies. And that's why Mandy was fired. I think WWE made an overcorrection with the firing, but that message had to be sent. As long as the sponsors are happy, WWE is happy. That's not fair, but it's the sponsors' money, not ours. Life's not fair. I do expect Mandy Rose back with WWE if she hasn't yet signed with AEW, because Tony Twitterfingers loves himself some former WWE stars. WWE is also being called out for hypocrisy because Vince McMahon was ousted from the company for being an alleged sexual predator? Yeah, that's why he was ousted from the damn company. You're gonna get mad at WWE because Vince McMahon wants to come back? I'm sure a lot of Vinces want to come back to WWE. Vince Russo tried, shouts to Vince. Is that the new cancel culture? Getting mad because of what a motherfucker wants to do? So if Bill Cosby said, I want to come to WWE with the jello and the pudding and the... We're gonna get mad at WWE? They can't control the whims of a sexual predator. Until Vince McMahon actually comes back on his throne, the Vince McMahon double standard argument really doesn't hold any water. If Mattel, Fox, or NBCU told WWE they're uncomfortable with Vince McMahon back in power, that would be it. Period. Not because it's fair, but because it makes the sponsors happy. Once upon a time, Mandy Rose was mobbing with Paige in Absolution. Check out my interview with Saraya here and subscribe to this channel while it's still free and before I move everything to FanTime. Will Mandy Rose come back to WWE? Will she be Saraya's mystery partner in AEW? It does make sense. Tell me in the comments.